We're in a
We are in Lima, Peru, at the airport, waiting for our flight to Cusco. We had breakfast, and we are just waiting. All right, after 24 hours of traveling, we have finally arrived at our hotel in Cusco, and I'm standing here in the lobby of the Novotel Hotel. The flowers and plants in this area are absolutely beautiful.
As well are the people of Peru, as we found them to be very friendly and accommodating to Nancy and myself. Well, at this point, we basically had just checked into the hotel after traveling for 24 hours, and we're getting ready to go on our afternoon tour, which was scheduled for a 3-hour excursion. We were to visit the Sun Temple of Cusco and the cathedral. Our guide for Cusco and Machu Picchu was Mr. Juan Carlos Palomino.
It's named like this, Cusco, since the colonial times. It's a Spanish word, doesn't mean anything. It comes from a word from the local language, Quechua, and means Cusco with Q, Q-O-S-Q-O, and that means navel.
Navel, okay. Sun Temple.
Actually, the Sun Temple is the most important temple in the Andes during the Incas' time.
And what did they use the Sun Temple for? What was the purpose of the Sun Temple?
To worship all of their gods. To worship gods from other regions, not only the Inca gods.
Okay.
That's why Cusco became a religious center in the Andes. The other cultures, they were involved or formed part of the Incas empire. They were bringing their gods to this city, to be worshipped in this city, to be protected in this city.
Okay.
And that made Cusco a pilgrimage center. Incas made from this town the capital, and is showing all the knowledge of all the Andes related to architecture, engineering, astronomy, religion, everything that we can think about human improvement. Get ready to visit this Sun Temple. This building that we are watching was built after 1440s. They used a very strong rock, andesite. In the scale, in the strength of the scale, so we say from 1 to 10, it's number 6.
Okay. So very
Granite
heavy.
is number 7.
Okay.
So this is the second toughest rock that the Incas have worked, and they have not used mortar in between.
So they fit perfectly together.
Yes, that means that the Incas have carved, polished 6 sides, perfectly matching inside, and every powder, every block is not regular block. Look at this line; it's almost straight, but look at this. And if we see from this side, you can see the lines. They were not cut with laser beams.
Okay, no, I can see the
you
lines.
can see-
They're regular.
It's not like what he said, Eric von Daniken, 1960s and 70s. He was saying that they were cut with laser beams.
No,
Now you are here.
they're
See
not
it?
cut with laser beams. Definitely on an angle. It's
It's
ziggy.
regular.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Now, why did they use rock here with the thatch roof?
Well, they had no other materials.
Okay.
Rocks the Incas have chosen because hundreds and millions of years, or thousands of years before Inca times, the other tribes, including the Incas, they were building with adobe, mud bricks, with bamboo, with logs, a mixture of different stones with mortar, but they were not resistant to the earthquakes. So when the Incas put together all these people from all the Andes, everybody brought a piece of the knowledge to work against earthquakes. And that means to make a new building structure to be able to resist the earthquakes.
Okay.
And then is the Incas when they have chosen the trapezoidal shapes. Trapeze on the niches where they were putting idols or ornaments. Trapeze on the windows. Trapeze on the doors.
A little different than what we have now, but it still would work.
It's the same principle.
It is the same principle.
Picture what they were using.
Oh, okay.
Decided to rebuild with the best of their knowledge. No mortar at all. Leaning inwards from four sides. Trapezoidal shapes. He wanted to have a nice polished stone wall. But his successors, three other emperors, they couldn't do nothing else than make it look better looking. Putting gold and silver on the wall with the thickness of one thumb. When the Spaniards arrived, they wrote down. They found and took out over 300 plaques of gold with this thickness.
Oh my goodness. Right.
Narrower, larger.
And
Look at this side. Look at this section. This wall actually is leaning, optical illusion, to this section to support the enclosure.
Staples.
Copper staples.
Wow.
This is neat.
And also the Lego technique.
Legos. It fits inside. So were all these staples made out of hematite stones?
No hematites.
No.
Copper and bronze.
So they use copper and bronze for the
But
staples.
for these ones, hematites or tougher stones.
Okay, for the circles.
Yes. Okay, you have to wait until Machu Picchu to show you the tools.
Okay.
I cannot show you here. Okay?
They drilled. Oh, I see the drill marks
You can see through.
in here. And you can see all the way through.
There's been some reading on the internet about UFOs in Peru, being seen. Is it possible there was these guys they talked about? Maybe there was some kind of communication from something where they learned this technology.
I can tell you something. I believe that I can say I'm sure that we are not the only human beings and intelligent life in this universe. But I can tell you this: the Incas had no contact with them.
No?
No, including with everything. Yes.
About these somewhere in Peru, the ancient airstrips.
The Nazca lines. Nazca lines, you mean?
Right.
Yes. Let me bring for you tomorrow my books.
Okay.
So the tour continued on to the Catholic cathedral that was built during the colonial times in Cusco. Unfortunately, the cathedral officials did not allow photography nor video, so none was taken. We did buy a DVD of the facilities at the end of the tour, which was quite impressive. So after the cathedral tour, Carlos and the driver dropped us off at the Novotel Hotel, where we were quite exhausted after being on the road for about 30 hours now. We had a light dinner at the hotel and just retired for the evening. And tomorrow we venture on to another sacred Inca site, and then on to the actual sacred valley of Pisac.